3 for the day. Kingman, Arizona to Las Vegas, Nevada. Passing the Silver Queen Inn with the $39.99 rate tonight. I think we will forego that and keep on going to Vegas. As enticing as a night at the Silver Queen Inn might be. Be live later tonight with Dwayne Newton. Join us for that. If you're watching this in the future, just check out the Dwayne Newton video. Singing Donka Shane with the megaphone tonight on the Strip. What could be more fun than hanging with Dwayne? Hope your day's going well. Hope your basketball teams have won. Hope your baseball teams are going to win. And all that stuff. It's been cloudy and rainy across Arizona today. And almost had a head-on collision on a highway in the middle of nowhere. Some idiot pulled out of a line of traffic. They were headed southbound, pulled right into my lane, right coming on at me. Have it on film, or on video. Be sharing that at a future date. Ended up having to pull over into the, what's this guy doing here? Had to pull into the shoulder on my side of the road to avoid an accident. Pancho, how you doing? We are back. Cranking along here in Arizona on our way to Nevada. We're going to check in to see how long we take this with us. Cashapp Pilot, how you doing? Ed Forsum just watched Pompsey's review of the English. Gave it a nice review. Yes, he did. Pompsey and Greta, fantastically nice people. It's a pleasure having them there. They did a great job. Good to have you here with us. Rob Wall, how you doing? It is windy and rainy out here. Marnie, what's going on? A couple of great reviews came out today. Las Vegas Inside Now with Dale and Paula McKenzie. Of course, Pompsey. Very nice review. Very honest review, too. I like the feedback on the showers. I think there's some stuff in place to correct that immediately. BOSTO, how you doing? This is Interstate 40 westbound. Got some more folks coming over this week to do reviews. Hoping to get Cali over, the other me, some other folks come on down. Exit 48 off of Interstate 40 will take us north. We have 3 or 4 different options that we're trying right now in the hotel to give it that privacy thing. We got the folding screens, like Japanese style folding screens that we can put in the rooms. Part of the Japanese Mediterranean theme. We have a couple rooms we put curtains in on the outside of the shower. One where we put one in between the shower and the sink. Another one where we have the shattered glass effect to give it more of a opaque feel. Then of course we have on the ground floor, the first floor, some gradient sheeting, kind of a film we're putting over it to give it a semi-private feeling. Other than that, what a great hotel. Road trip continues as we make our way from Kingman, historic Kingman, Arizona, up to the Hoover Dam. Look at the traffic here coming out. The traffic has been atrocious the whole way. There's been no slowdown in driving, apparently. Got a truck coming over. Let me pull out of his way. Yeah, you just do you. Had a near head-on collision on Highway 93 out in the middle of nowhere, about 16 miles north of Wickenburg. On video that'll be released later. I did slow down in my lane. I almost pulled off onto the shoulder, but that's where the driver coming at me pulled off onto. We would have had a head-on over there. So I was just able to slow it down. My other fear was the people behind me. Everyone's doing way too fast. And they came screaming up on me from behind, in front of me. I would have been sandwiched. Been like a piece of bologna on the way to a second grader's lunch. Now this traffic here, all backed up always. It's the only way from Vegas or Laughlin into the rest of Arizona, unless you drop all the way down. Did a video on how to bypass this quicker. You want to stay in the right-hand lane as you're coming back. Aloha, Jennifer. How are you? Welcome. We'll go up over 3,700 feet here on this peak. This will be the highest point between here and Las Vegas. Cranking out the 15 miles to the gallon right now. Thought I did things came in 3s and not 5s. I think odd numbers, just odds, like the comedy rule of 3. You can tell a joke, but if you do a couple of tags on it, you want to get to 3. So the third one's very funny. Then if you want to take it more, you'd go to 5. Always odd numbers. Oh, accidents, definitely. How many have I had now? Near, I think we're at 5, right? Pretty scary. But I am eating healthy on this trip. I had a half a bag of cauliflower, and I've had 1 orange already. Gonna have another one. Near accidents, definitely. Haven't had any in a while. Knock on orange. Past 7 feet. And everything's downhill from here. There are a couple of ups and downs along the way, as you know. Yeah, in 1 week, it's amazing. There's the one under the pass, or the underpass there at Charleston and the freeway in Vegas yesterday, the day before, whenever it was, Friday. Thursday or Friday. Just a lot of them. The one thing I wasn't afraid of, though, is driving this tank. The guy's driving a little Kia or something, little Toyota. Hey, Coach, glad to see your live stream. Too many Karen videos I've been watching. You like Karen videos? We do some Karen videos. Driving in circles. How you doing? Next to Gen Gambler, we do our share of Karen Street Avenue or Karen Avenue videos. Nothing wrong with a Karen. Karens are people too. They're all welcome here as long as they follow the rules. What is the non-female equivalent to a Karen? What do we call them? Coast to neutral downhill to stretch the gas mileage. Exactly. So I'm going to show you right now. We're doing the 15.1 miles to the gallon. We're going to hit the reset, and we're going to enjoy whatever this is. We're going downhill right now, so. Airplane Karens need love, yes. Sheepy or Sheppy. Has anyone told you that you look like the GM of the new Todd English Hotel? I've heard that. I got to look into that. I hear that person's a pretty cool dude. Thank you so much for that. And help me with the pronunciation. Do the phonetics for me. Is it Sheppy, Sheepy? Kens. We have Kens and Karens. It's not fair to Ken. Poor Kens. Take a perfectly good 3-letter name and ruin it. Male Karen is called a Ken. Oh my goodness, what do we got going on over here? Oh. Appears to be a planned thing. Maybe they're getting ready to go on a bike ride. Lots of officers with their lights on at a barbecue joint with bicycles, motorcycles. Indians, Harleys, Suzukis. Good news is I know where all the police are. $12.29 TMC, what's up? We're on our way to Nevada. I think that was a donut shop. Sheepy, you got it. I thought you worked for Public Defender's Office. Didn't know it was. You are the long list of identical brothers. Tony, hey coach, what happened last night? We were doing our thing. I started to fill with gas, and the battery died. And apparently the Kia charging stuff wasn't working. I was able to get it back on for just a second, then it completely died. And had to get all the way back home before I could plug it in. But we will do the insomnia cookies tonight. I'm actually going to go out with Dwayne Newton tonight. We'll be live in Las Vegas. Dwayne Newton, April Brucker, the man in the white pants, and myself. I believe that the man in the white pants will be driving, so I'll be free to shout with Dwayne. Not sure how all four of us will fit in the passenger seat, but we'll make it work. Last time we tried this, I almost died from a jalapeno overdose. That's what we're on tonight. We're gonna extend last night's stream into tonight. It's just like boom, gone. Beautiful clear skies, a few clouds here and there. Not all the rain on the other side of the mountains. I appreciate it. I did post a little something there when we got back, but yeah, I was so mad. This could be bad tonight, real bad. Any UFO sightings last night? A couple UFOs. Not sure what they ended up being. We kept on going. But it is Arizona, they're everywhere. Got lots of great video on this trip. I'm going to try to figure out how to package it into a look at Arizona. You don't have to watch all 40 minutes of the highway drive to see the moonshine and the near accident. Almost the head-on. I almost turned the camera off just before that. I left it on for a few more minutes and boom, there's a guy coming right at me. He had nowhere to go. I'm assuming it's a he because nobody other than a guy would make that stupid move. Stuck in a long line of traffic going up a hill, like the 17th car in the line of traffic, and you think you need to pull around one guy. Alien jerky will do the trick. Yeah, head on near misses. I've been putting some extra draws in the car just in case. Mysterious Magician, welcome. Just in time. So I may be exceeding the speed limit a little bit, but these people are exceeding the speed limit a lot. Totally a genius. Way past Wickenburg. We were about 2 hours ago, I think. It was 16 miles north of Wickenburg. That's when it almost happened. We are on the last stretch between Kingman and Hoover Dam. Already stopped, filled up gas, 4.44 a gallon, 4.45 a gallon, whatever it was. Anthony Aguilar, how you doing? Total beautiful day out here. Last several times we made this trip, we did it at night. It's much more fun in the daytime. Janice Hart, how you doing? Welcome. Nice clean view. Exactly. This is headed northwest from Kingman to the Hoover Dam area. Today's video on the English hosted by Dale and Paul McKenzie was excellent. Thank you. They did such a great job, and thank you for the introduction. Another Tony production. Springtime in the desert, just starting to get warm. It's only 66 degrees out here today. Are Arizona and Cali roads paved by the same contractor? Yes. A lot more cement roads in California than there are in Arizona. I'm not sure if that's because cement lasts better in earthquakes or heat. Their channel is Las Vegas Inside and Out. Dale McKenzie. Great job. Also, Pomsey dropped one today as well. Our thanks to the Pomseys. John Boy, how you doing? Welcome back. I very much enjoyed all the videos. Owners are very happy with all the coverage they're getting. Some of the folks coming over this week, if they come at the right time, I'll treat them to some cocktails for their review. Cookie Monster, how you doing? Nevada Gaming Commission. What is Real Bron 03's English assistant, or where is he? He is the assistant manager. I don't know that he has an assistant. Desert drag racing, exactly. They're just flying by me. Remember that video we did a while back, allegedly 104? I'm way under that right now, but everyone else might be pushing it. How much longer? Another hour and a half, probably. Maybe a little bit longer than that. They have paving crews in Seattle, they just don't pave. It's windy up here. There's a couple of new towns coming in. Dolan Springs. If you're young, I mean really young, and you've got 20 or 30 years, I would recommend buying some land up here. This whole area is going to explode soon once they get the Interstate 11 put through here. Yeah, we're still in Arizona for another hour or so. It's 5 p.m. Vegas time right now, so another hour and a half. There's the link to one of them. Thank you very much, Tony. Check out Las Vegas Inside and Out. Up in our ways here this coming weekend. We'll get them out. And the Nash is coming in from Colorado. Can't wait for that. Molly Nash, of course, friends with Russell Wilson, the new quarterback of the Denver Broncos, to try to score some tickets. There's still time for roadblocks, exactly. CP, okay, after much investigation, you are the cool, classy guy from the Pomsey and Dale McKenzie videos. Love this channel too. Cool, thank you. Appreciate the investigation. Looking forward to learning more about the other cool double lives. There's plenty of out there. Not super tired, you know, is what it is. It's what we do. I enjoy this. Can't wait till tonight. Keno slots to the board. If you win, they let you in. If not, only Mrs. Cash will be allowed. Yeah, she did all right. She had some fun. Very windy here. A lot of crosswinds as we do what we do here. Enjoying a fresh orange for a snack, a little pick-me-up, a little sugar. Ed says he's having a bad day. Your boss is a donkey. You want us to call him and harass him? We could do that. Do like the old radio shows. Call in and pretend we're somebody else. Sorry to hear that. I find though when your boss is not a nice person, it's usually because they're very miserable in their life. If you don't let it affect you, you've already won. Because at some point you'll be somewhere else, but that person's always stuck with themselves for the rest of their life. They can't get away from who they are, so keep a happy face and know that you've already won. I can't call? Okay. To do a radio show in Alaska where my one of my bits was I would actually call people and break them up. Someone would call in, explain why they didn't want to be with the person, and then I would do the dirty call them and give them the bad news. It was hilarious. It was hilarious. And I grew into some other stuff, and eventually I got fired. But they did hire me back a few years later. They said, everything we fired you for, we want you to do it now. It's amazing what ratings will do for you. Positive vibes, positive vibes. My older brother, rest in peace, he had a piece of advice for me way back. I don't think we'll be trying to jump the Grand Canyon in the Lincoln. What's up, Cash Crash Las Vegas Live? Happy Sunday from Tony Cortez. The other advice that my older brother gave me, kind of we live by on this channel, is everyone is doing the best they can with what they got. So there's no sense making fun of someone for their looks, their size, their speaking patterns, eye color, any of the stuff that those things they didn't pick and choose on their own. There's, why make fun of someone? Because they're doing the best they can with what they got. Now, if you decide to put on a bunch of makeup, go down on Fremont Street and dance a fool, okay, now it's open. Let's go for it. Let's have fun. If you steal a mobile bus stop and run it down the street, we can laugh at that. Hello, Steve just saw Popsy's review of a hotel. Some of the questions in the column, maybe you can answer them when you get a chance. Thank you. Great job. Okay, I'll definitely do that. That's in the comments on Popsy's. I'll jump on there a little bit and do that. Chuck 425, drafting. Just get behind a truck up here, break the wind for me. Nothing like broken wind. Pretty much a straight road, like 40 or 50 miles straight. Did I just tune into Jordan Peterson? As I was going to forget. Slot Machine Master. Yes, I don't know who Jordan Peterson is, but I'd love to get on board, I guess. I'm on the train now. I'm on the Jordan Peterson train. I believe I know who it is. I have a feeling I know who it is, but if I said I did, I would be lying, and I certainly don't want to do that on this channel, this specific moment right now. That truck is hauling. $5 acres for $70,000 cash right there. Prime location. Just under $15,000 an acre. What a deal. That'd be $14,000 an acre. SPK LFE Spike Life. Thank you for being here. Appreciate it. Glad you found it. Hope you enjoy it. We'll do all kinds of live events. Lots of Vegas stuff. We travel a lot. You like poker? You like for poker? We are almost there. What you think, Brian? I like hearing people's opinions, definitely. Yeah, we passed Kingman a while ago, about 26 minutes ago. Fired this up just as we were leaving Kingman. Or leaving the gas station, anyway. We're just cruising along. Vagrancy seemingly an all-time high in Kingman. Yeah, they've talked about that. I guess it's a lower cost of vagrancy. More space available. Guess the number games. Hello to you. Good to have you here. And the two becomes one flesh. Hey, welcome. KenoKwen Live. Yes, very good bacon. He commented on that a couple of times. How about a snack inventory update? Finished half of my cauliflower. And certainly I've done 2 of those oranges. I've busted open the Golden Crisp Sugar Bear stuff. 14 miles to gallon. Is that your guess? Wow, look at that. August ice. Take that to Vegas. Wave over to Laughlin for you. Okay, hold on here. This is for Laughlin. A couple of honks. Jeremy Clarkson, Speed and Power. Thank you, Night Raver. Is that like a self-help? I could do that. I'll do more than a self-help. Just we just left Laughlin to this drive, doing the drive in reverse. Rubber bumper. Holiday Road. Little vacation there. Yeah, the only negative was the shower. And the showers, it's, if you're traveling by yourself, there you go. If you're traveling with someone, there you go. That's why we're all adult, no kids. And certainly you don't want to share a room with grandma. Unless, of course, you want to share a room with grandma. Nobody's judging. Might be leering. A couple of eye rolls, but no judging whatsoever. None. Appreciate it. We're working hard. Appreciate all the new subscribers, all the people checking us out. Thank you for your support. Got a great bunch of people supporting the channel. And every time you come in, if you click the thumbs up or if you watch another video, that really helps us. Yeah, I'm just cruising at 80 right now, just a little over the speed limit. And all these people just blowing past me. I think the speed limit here is 80. Graham Winter got awful perfume. What are you to take on kids in Vegas casinos? Well, everyone has them, or many people have kids, and they got to take them somewhere, but keep them out of the gaming floors. I like to see through shower. Everybody's watching. How many times did you restart this stream? I've seen it show up a few times. Of course, it all had. This specific one just once. We are, Joseph, we are somewhere between Kingman and the Hoover Dam. This is past Dolan Springs, I think, already, or it's off to the right. And then up here is the last convenience stores, gas stations, probably the next 20 miles. So I'll give you a count here. They got this sign. Looks like we're 40 miles from Hoover Dam, if that helps you. Edgar, like number 40. Thank you. Paging Real Braun from Driving in Circles. Con I am starting a movement to call it King Woman. I think it's King Person. the new town of Kingman, Arizona. All unattended children will be traded for checks in the craps table. Paging Bob Dingo. All right, I gotta slow down because I can't go any faster in the wind. Don't want to go any faster in the wind. I'm gonna drop down to 75 here. Got a whole string of traffic going by. I'm doing 75. That's pushing triple dig right there. Yeah, I loaded up here on the Arizona side. Gonna head into the Nevada Commonwealth here in a moment. South Carolina plate if you're playing the license plate game. Colorado plate. Of course, Nevada and Arizona. Got 4 of them right here. Yes, Hoover Dam made by the vacuum company. HP1 said, over 8, you're great. Over 9, you're mine. Yep. Close to Nevada. Had to sub again. Pretty sure bots removed me. Big surprise from YouTube. Yeah, it happens a lot. It's amazing. I'll pick up a ton of subscribers. The next day, they're all gone. Shout out to Rhode Island from X to Gen Gambler. Quahog, Rhode Island. The Arizona Experience Show. I'd like to bring you Arizona. It's one of my favorite states. I've lived in the 48th state, the 49th state, the 50th state. Not sure what Nevada is. It's got to be in the 40s. Kind of am. Vegas vacation reference. Did you do that? So we're going to stop by Nelson Air Force Base on the way back. We might do a drive-by or a flyby. Exciting road. It just goes straight. Once we hit those mountains, we'll have a couple of signal interference situations. If we happen to lose the entire stream up there, it's probably about 20 minutes or 30 minutes away. What are you going to eat when I get back? Don't know yet tonight. It's going to be live with Dwayne Newton. So Nevada became the 36th state in 1864 on October 31st. I did not know that. That's way earlier than I thought. 36th. That's because they discovered metals out here probably. Way before Montana. Joe Montana. Tonight we will be with Dwayne Newton, April Brucker, being chauffeured around for one of my first ever chauffeured live streams. We'll see how that works. Should be fun. We'll have the bullhorn. We'll have the cow horn. There you go. There's a little curve there to adjust our directions. Thought Wayne Newton died years ago. No, this is Dwayne's nephew. He didn't know either. Yes, Google makes a lot of us. That was the same date as the governor of Utah married. Hey now. I like your channel because Vegas is the place to be. Yes. I got to see Bush at Air Force Base on Air Force 2. Nice. Dan619, how you doing? Welcome. Got a couple of clouds out tonight, keeping it nice and cool. Or today, not tonight yet. Haven't overheated on this trip. Need to get some bean dip and some Frito scoops for later. I think that'll be my late night snack. Another healthy, delicious treat. Get that Frito recipe from Zeus's Kitchen. Super strong wind here. Slot Machine Master, thank you. Safe travels, thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, join us later. We're going to have a new live stream. And it'll be with April Brucker, Dwayne Newton, Amanda White Bats, myself. We'll see you then. Appreciate you being here. For the rest of you, Daddy, don't you want to? Number one, I order you to take, hey now. Welcome, Danny619 and viewers from Sin City Family. Awesome, we love Sin City Family. Saw Manny and Julie just the other night on Fremont. I find it difficult to chat with the other YouTubers when we're standing in front of the bandstand. Arizona plays TCU later today. Frito Scoops bean dip, a little bit of heaven. Some queso, as long as it doesn't have the jalapenos in it, yes. Nothing wrong with a good bean dip. What kind of bird is that? Hunting. You want to time yourself out? I'll help you out with that. Extogen Gambler. That's my favorite dish. I like a Pyrex bowl. That may not have been your question. I must have missed the first part of it. A roadrunner. Roadrunners are out here. They're doing their road running thing. I have yet to see a coyote catch one. You're partial to Tupperware. Thank you, fried chicken. My favorite food dish. If I had to make it, when I cook, one of my favorite dishes to cook is fresh salmon, skin on, scaled. I cook it in lemon juice on a skillet to brown the skin. Then I drop a little butter in there. Once it's melted, I flip this fish over real quick on a lower heat so it kind of seals in the juices. You don't want to cook it hot so that the white stuff comes squeezing out of the fish. Flip it back over onto the skin side and let it cook from the bottom up. I'll serve that on a bed of rice with, I do a saltine cracker. I brown it off in the leftover juices in the pan with the fish. And you put that on the side with some sort of vegetable medley or something. Very delicious. Maybe a sprinkle of nori, give it that seaweed flavor. I also love to cook steaks. I can make an Alaskan paella. The scales add the extra crunch. It's not my thing. Can't do the scales. I guess on a smaller fish I can, but the big salmon, it's like chewing on a sequin dress. Not saying I haven't ever done that back in the day in the 80s, but got a new restaurant going here. Wonder what that is. That's brand new since we came down 2 days ago. Looks like a Taco Bell out in the middle of nowhere. Outstanding. Or a Discount Tire. Could be either one. An Alaskan paella. You just use Alaskan style seafoods. Cook it with melted snow. Mix in a little bit of game birds from Alaska. Like a sequin frog. So many jokes. Not going there. I wonder if the last stop has to change their slogan since there's one beyond it. Might be a lawsuit. There's half a mile ahead and then there's one other one. You go to Henderson every month. If you go to the Laughlin route, you see no freeway traffic. That's true. With the wind, I didn't want to take a chance just because it'd take me forever. Salmon runs in BC have very low the last couple years. Arkansas Piazzi is squirrel and possum. Haven't never had possum. One time had squirrel. One time, way back in the wilderness. When you're hungry, you're hungry. We were glacier hiking up in Alaska. It was more of a ground squirrel, not like a flying tree squirrel. Might not even been a squirrel, might have been a prairie dog. When you're hungry, you've been out in the woods, it's very delicious. You just have to crisp it up really good. Salmon for dinner last night, awesome. There's so many different types of salmon, different ways to cut it. We learned to enjoy a raw salmon at the English Hotel at the Pepper Club. Love smoked salmon, cured salmon, left in the car because it's too cold outside and you don't have to take it to your house salmon. Have you ever tried balut? I have not. Define it or describe it for me. Self-driving sticker. Making good time here. All right, Danny, we'll see you in a bit. Thanks for giving us the burp. This first chunk of rocks here on the left sometimes will give us a signal problem. Pork belly is delicious. Duck or chicken embryo? I would do the chicken. Yeah. The coagulated unborn chicken. Duck, not so much. I don't know. I've had a quail egg recently. I had to tell myself it wasn't a quail egg. I don't know why it mattered. Day Sunday drive, road back to Las Vegas. Thank you, Frankie V. Highway 93 is considered the most highway in the country, more so back in the day when it was 2 lanes and it was covered in crosses. That is absolutely correct. The 4-lane now is in preparation for adding Interstate 11 between Las Vegas and Phoenix. They've got it all the way to the Nevada border, but hasn't crossed over into Arizona yet. Someday, I think the interstate will actually slow things down. It's a free-for-all right now. Whatever this vehicle is over here on the right. Must be a neighborhood back there, or someone working on the windmills, or watering some plants. The guy was a eco-friendly person doing his part to return moisture to its natural habitat. Duck tastes like chicken. It's a different taste. It's greasier, I think. When I get the duck from the Chinese restaurants or the Chinese stores, when they do where they hang the duck in the window, it's almost like I was watching Narcos season 3. They were hanging some ducks there. Out in the middle of nowhere, Ron D. Exactly. It's a windy nowhere. We will buffer a bit. Just stick with us. We keep it going as long as we can. At some point, it may die, but we've many times been able to make it through the gauntlet here. For those of you that watched last night, we're live downtown Phoenix. This is the Gauntlet Route. We're actually doing the opposite route of the way Clint Eastwood and Sandra Locke headed. Something beautiful about the desert in its own desolate way. Growing up in the Arctic, growing up in the polar desert, I have an affinity for this type of topography and plant life. Yep, Clint Eastwood. Don't die, we have to dig a whole new hole out in the desert. I'm sure there's plenty out here that used to be filled. Coyotes got to eat too. Barbecue rando. Unless you're counting horses out here. I can only imagine. So we haven't lost signal yet, which is great. It's going good. Sun hanging low in the western skies. You can probably hear the wind blowing, crisscrossing us. You can hear the wind. There you go. Good. Doing my part to keep us straight. And we are back. So that was our first big buffer. We will have that a few more times along the way here. Thank you for hanging out, sticking with it. Keep the under 100. I'm back. Yeah, it goes in and out here. Used Cars was a great movie. Love that movie. Temperature gauge is good. Casey Jones, you better watch your speed. You are free. Yeah, everyone, check out the McKinsey's review. Check out Pomsey. Check out Rick's Vegas. More reviews coming your way soon. We're up to 15.7 miles to the gallon. The next section is about 5 or 10 minutes up here, if that far. Maybe 5 miles. And that one will go out for a while. We may actually lose the signal there because it's daytime. At nighttime, I can kind of hold on to the signal with the sunspots and the whatevers and the North Korean internet. Moving Violation was a cheesy, funny movie. Yes. Yes, a fantastically funny movie. And what was the one with Jeremy Piven as Don Dupree, the car salesman? I like that one. Barrington asked me to subscribe. I love the scene with Pomsey in the English Hotel. Very, very nice. Cool. Excellent. I appreciate that. Welcome. Whee! Almost cheaper to fly round trip to Scottsdale. Almost. But I get to stop and take my own time. And I don't like airports. Mysterious Magician, have not seen any crocodiles. I've seen a few road turtles. Does not have suicide doors. Why is my back getting wet? I don't know that I want to follow up on that question. Appreciate y'all being here very much. Thank you if you're a new subscriber. We love it. Have you been to the Skyline Casino in Henderson? Cool stuff in there. I have cool old stuff. I have not. The Skyline. No, is that... Wait a minute. Maybe I did go to the Skyline that one night. I'll have to go back and look. Eugene Levy was the car dealer in Vacation. Yes. If you think you hate it now, just wait till you drive it. And he was the old SCTV guy that was shot in Chicago. Seven more likes and we'll hit 100. Cool. Appreciate that. If you're new to the channel, we go live every day most likely. Sometimes might be short for a bunch. It's a bunch of buffer here. Sudden stop. Go out again. I think we're past the worst of it now. A couple of places along the way here. This is my favorite part here. You start going down into the river valley. Life is a buffer. It is. I like that. It's your new t-shirt design. Best part of the Vegas travel is the part from Kingman to Las Vegas. I do it twice a year. Thank you so much. No, my pleasure. Original Police Academy movie was funny. Yep. Mahoney. Have you ever been to Mississippi casinos? I have not. I've driven past them one time back in the 90s. I was too young to go. I think the age was like 35 at the time. Just kidding. 84 people sticking with us. We'll have to keep the signal all the way to the dam. The sunshine crossing over into Nevada is pretty horrible. This time of day, we may get that right in our eyes, in which case the stream would shut off. We'll do our part. But join us tonight around 7:45, 8 o'clock, live with Dwayne Newton, America's foremost female ventriloquist, April Brucker, and the nicest man in show business, the man in the white pants. No cursing at the pedestrians tonight, if that's what you mean.